I just feel like we're in competition right now because they are trying to normalize the devil. They are trying to the devil is on the main stage at award shows and in every video and signs and symbols.
Check this out. I know I'm black, but Saturday, I'm coming to the party, yo. I'm ready.
This is behind the scenes, getting ready for Saturday.
Fast and Furious star Vin Diesel is being sued for alleged battery by a former assistant. Asa Jonasson filing the lawsuit in LA County Superior Court today. It alleges that Diesel forced himself on her in his hotel suite.
So, there is a hot tea about Vin Diesel, the bald, muscle-bound icon from the Fast and Furious franchise. You know, the guy with that deep voice that makes you wonder if he gargles gravel for breakfast? Well, turns out our boy Vin's got some pretty wild stuff going on off-screen. Buckle up, cause this tea is about to get scalding. First up, let's talk about Vin's friendship with Diddy. Yeah, that Diddy. Apparently, Vin's a regular at Diddy's infamous parties. Now, if you know anything about Diddy's shindigs, you know they're not your average Hollywood get-together. There's always some shady business rumored to go down at these events. So when you hear Vin's a frequent flyer at Casa de Diddy, it's definitely raising some eyebrows. But wait, it gets juicier. Tyrese Gibson, Vin's Fast and Furious co-star, has been spilling some tea of his own. And let me tell you, if anyone knows the dirt on Vin, it's Tyrese. They've been working together for years, so you know he's got the inside scoop. Now let's dive into some of Vin's, shall we say, questionable behavior. Remember that cringeworthy interview with a Brazilian YouTuber back in 2016? Oh my God. It started off normal enough, but then Vin just lost it. He couldn't stop gushing over how beautiful the interviewer was. I'm talking non-stop compliments, suggestive comments, the works. The poor interviewer kept trying to steer the conversation back to the movie, but Vin was on a one-way trip to Creepsville. He even suggested they should leave together. Like, hello, this is a professional interview, not speed dating. People were quick to call him out for being unprofessional and making the interviewer uncomfortable. And honestly, they weren't wrong. But hold on to your wigs, because that's not even the worst of it. In December 2021, a former assistant of Vin's filed a lawsuit in Los Angeles. She claimed that our boy Vin had battered her while she was working for him during the filming of Fast 5 back in 2010. The tea is scalding, bestie. According to the lawsuit, this assistant was hired to work for Vin while they were filming in Atlanta. Her job? Organizing parties, tagging along to events, and making sure she was always nearby in case any photos were taken of him with other women when his girlfriend wasn't around. Shady much? The lawsuit gets pretty graphic, alleging that Vin groped her, pinned her against a wall, and even tried to pleasure himself. The assistant claims she repeatedly asked him to stop, but he wouldn't listen. It's giving major creep vibes, and I'm not here for it. Vin's lawyer was quick to deny everything, saying it was the first time Vin had heard about this claim from a purportedly 9-day employee. They said they had evidence to refute the allegations. But still, it's not a good look, Vin. Now, you'd think a scandal like this would end a career, right? But nope, not for our boy Vin. He bounced back like a rubber ball. In February, he was on Instagram gushing about the Fast franchise and thanking fans for their support. Talk about Teflon. But wait, there's more. Let's talk about Vin's beef with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. This drama has been going on since 2016, and it's juicier than a ripe peach. It all started when The Rock posted on Instagram calling out some of his male co-stars for being unprofessional. He didn't name names, but honey, we all knew who he was talking about. Apparently, Vin had been showing up late to set, sometimes not showing up at all, and delaying production. The Rock was not having it. But Vin tried to play it cool, saying in an interview that he and The Rock were actually super close. He even said The Rock was Uncle Dwayne to his kids. Sure, Jan. Then in 2021, Vin claimed he used tough love to help The Rock's performance. The Rock's response? He laughed. Hard. He said he came from a different world than Vin and that they were two separate ends of the spectrum. Ouch. The drama continued with The Rock saying he wouldn't return to the main Fast and Furious franchise. But then, plot twist. In May 2023, The Rock made a surprise cameo in Fast X. Apparently, the director played Peacemaker and got these two muscle mountains to bury the hatchet. Now, The Rock is coming back for more Fast and Furious action, including his own spin-off film. Talk about a Hollywood happy ending. But let's not forget about Vin's early days. Born as Mark Sinclair, I know, right? Vin grew up in New York City with his twin brother. He's always been mysterious about his ethnicity, saying he's got connections to many different cultures. Very international man of mystery, if you ask me. Vin got his stage name when he was working as a bouncer at a New York nightclub. Vin comes from his mom's married name, and Diesel was a nickname his friends gave him because he was always so energetic. I guess Vin Energizer Bunny didn't have the same ring to it. Before he hit the big time, Vin was hustling hard. He worked as a bouncer, a telemarketer. Can you imagine getting a sales call from that voice? And even sold light bulbs. But his big break came when he made his own film, Strays, in 1997. It caught Steven Spielberg's eye, and boom, Vin landed a role in Saving Private Ryan. From there, it was a rocket ship to stardom. The Fast and Furious franchise turned him into a global superstar, and he's now one of the highest-grossing actors in the world. Not bad for a guy who used to sell light bulbs, huh? But here's the thing, besties. For all his success, Vin's got some serious baggage. The allegations of inappropriate behavior, the feuds with co-stars, the weird interviews, it's a lot. And while he's managed to bounce back from every scandal so far, you've got to wonder how long his luck will hold out. On the other hand, maybe this is all part of Vin's charm. He's like that problematic fave you can't help but root for even when he's being a total mess. And let's be real, the Fast and Furious franchise wouldn't be the same without him. So, what do you think, besties? Is Vin Diesel just a misunderstood teddy bear, or is he Hollywood's biggest creep? Is he the glue holding the Fast family together, or is he the reason it's falling apart? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And remember, loves, keep your eyes peeled for any more Vin Diesel drama. You know I'll be the first to spill that tea when it drops. Until next time, stay fabulous and keep sipping that tea. Goodbye!